Hey, what is happening? What is going on? Salutations and hello and all that kind of good stuff. How was your Sunday afternoon today? Let's see here. Oh man, what's going on here? What is up? Froggy the Gremlin? Junebug? What's going on, Junebug? How you doing, man? Doing well, my good sir. You, you gotta get your balls and elbows. Oh man, how are you on this film, man? Hi, how you doing, baby? What's going on? All that stuff. Oh man, I'm running a little bit late today. Sorry about that. I think you've seen Clockwork Orange, Junebug. I know you haven't. Yeah, this is taken after a book, man, from 1971. Well, I think the book was what 69 or 70. Anthony Burgess, who actually the author in this, what happens to him actually happened to him, and he suffered that horrible fate. And to kind of get over it, he decided to write a book to kind of get over it and try to move on. And it ended up being Clockwork Orange, which is actually his least favorite novel, and hates the fact that his most favorite one is this one. So, yeah. With Froggy the Gremlin in here. What's up, Froggy? He says, "How art thou? A globby bottle of cheap stinking chip oil? Come and get one of the yarbles, if you have any yarbles, you unique jelly thou." Well, yeah, more entertaining, more entertaining lines in the whole film. The whole thing is just, this is absolutely one of my favorite films ever made. Today I'm doing the steelbook 4K of it. So today we are going to do a really cool watch along of this, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. I really enjoy this movie. See who joins us along the way. Kubrick. That would be Barry Lyndon's your favorite, huh? Interesting. You know, that's actually one of his that I haven't seen, but see, that is one of Guillermo del Toro's favorites. It was his favorite Kubrick. So, We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. I threw up the link for the lookmovie.com there for anybody who doesn't happen to have it on physical. Let me go grab a fan real quick, you guys. I'm a little burned up here. A minute. Plug this in here. Something to do with the lung issues, man. Lung issues tend to mess with it just a little bit. That should help. Yes, that definitely should help. Oh, sun here. Just 1 minute here. See what my son had to say. Hang on 1 minute, guys. Just talking to my board real quick. All right. All right, man. I have got notifications all over the place happening on here. Cool. All righty, man. Does everybody got a way to check this out? Never consider Spartacus Kubrick film. Why? Yeah, the whole Kirk Douglas thing and all that kind of stuff is really strange, isn't it? That was young, more kept Kubrick. You know what I mean? Little bit different of a Kubrick back then. But you guys got a way to check this out, man. You guys ready to get it going, or let me see. Lolita was an interesting one. That one gets a lot of controversy today, as a matter of fact. Barry Lyndon, haven't seen it. Baz of Glory, Eyes Wide Shut. Something that I was pointing out last week on The Shining is on Eyes Wide Shut. You know, when all that shit's going down between him and Nicole, you know, the Nicole Kidman character, and he's walking down the street, and he's throwing his arms down, and he's kind of just talking to himself, and he's bitching to himself. That is a direct homage and a take from when Jack Nicholson does that through the hallway after he's accused of abusing Danny. So yeah, same. So yeah, see, you know, I'm a fan of Big Grand. So, the Big Grand Hollywood Epic. Yeah. Oh, you mean like Ten Commandments, stuff like that? That DVD queued up. Awesome, Froggy. Awesome, man. Awesome. A little smaller turnout than what I'm used to here today, but hey, that works. I appreciate you guys that are here very much so. Much love to you guys. Much appreciative to you guys. We shall see. We shall see. The language is all lined up here. Get my subtitles together. I'm gonna go ahead and push play, and I'm gonna pause it right here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You got it ready, Junebug? You got it ready to go? Everybody got everything ready to happen? We're gonna get it rolling here. If anybody else needs any time, let me know. Just getting it ready to go. So if you need any time to get it going here, like I said, I put the link up there. So if you need time, let me know before I get it going. Cool. Bug's ready. Anybody else need any time here? At this point, I see six sets of eyes on me. So let me know if you need any of that time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Play. Interesting price to pay for being right, Jimbo. If you know what I mean. I'm buying, oh man, I would love to have that. These days I am going to get that. I do have a lot. As a matter of fact, I forgot to bring. I just acquired art cards, original art cards from Germany, the original set of 8. I just got those. So actual German 1971 set in the theater theatrical art cards. So I'll go snatch those and bring them in and show them to you guys here in a little while. What could have been more Kubrick than this one, right? In this film, man. This is during a stage here from, God, I don't know, from 2001 to shit. I don't know. What would you say? Was this so Kubrick? You got all the different drinks back there. Moloko, the Lisette. So we can get ready for a little bit of the ultra violence. Tramp played by Paul Farrell. That does pretty good. Well, that's good. I could watch this movie every fucking day. I really could. Filthy old drunkie, howling away filthy songs of his office. I'm going blip blip and in between. I'll go plus with Felicity, yes. That, whatever his age. Good. What I love most, and in the book, there's actually a lot more to the language than what they even show on here. Oh, and what's so stinking about it? Dialect, yeah, man. It's vicious. I love this little fight here with old Billy Boy and his this film actually played. It was released in like the third week of December in the United States and in Canada, but in the UK it was released in January. But I think it was after like a month or so of playing, Kubrick himself pulled it because he had people coming up because by this time Kubrick was living over in the UK, and he had people actually dressed like the Droogs coming up to his door wanting to talk to him. You know, and it kind of scared the shit out of him. So he himself had it pulled. Chick here named Cheryl Grunwald. She has got beautiful body on her, like voluptuous. So you kind of gives you the idea here, sort of, that they kind of come in, they're kind of coming in to save her from being, you know what I mean, be assaulted by from Billy Boy and his groups. That's not the case at all. I think they were, you know, they were just kind of hoping to get a hold of her themselves in some combat boots. So yeah, did you? Do you have any yarbles? The Unix Jelly Fowl? I did a watch of this about a year or so ago. John Steele. And that one turned out really well. I used to wear combat boots all the time. So for some reason, to me, Michael McDowell never. He was just, I mean, he's always good, right? But to me, somehow Michael McDowell was never able to outlive this role. You know, he's just one of those roles. Yeah, yeah. It's Kubrick along with Wendy Carlos, which at the time went by Walter Carlos, and the uncredited Erica. I, I like the little scene here going back inside the little sports car, and they're all just fucking losing it. And it looks like he's going fucking at 150 miles per hour. If you guys forgot to give me a thumbs up, you give me a thumbs up if you would. And Warren Clark plays Jim, man. He does such a good job. Man. He just, it's great. If yes, yeah, he just never recaptured that in his performance or anything, man. Caligula is a good one, man. He really is. People don't understand exactly how hardcore Caligula is, Froggy. They don't realize it's actually a triple X, man. You get the full penetration and everything. You know what I mean? You get the cum shot and everything in the mouth. You know what I mean? You get the full fucking, you know, cream pie, the oral cream pie, and the whole bit, man. But yet it's got Peter O'Toole in it. It's got Helen Mirren in it. You know what I mean? So it's like, wow, it's like a all-star cast. You know, reality, all kinds of shit going on in that movie. Yeah, they say that based on it, what the true character from history, quickly, right? this guy here is great. Everything I've seen him in. Fulci's The Black Cat, the original Tales from the Crypt movie, you know, the final story of the anthology. Patrick McGee, he is fantastic. His wife played by Adrian Corey. I heard about this movie several times before I actually seen it, man. And I was expecting just this monstrous, horrible film, you know. And I was just expecting it to be something just absolutely terrible, like I'd have to watch it with one eye open and one eye closed. And I seen it and realized, man, it's not that bad. Hey, man, how you doing? How are you today? This afternoon, morning, evening, later afternoon. How are you? Good, I hope. Code's up there. Timestamp is about 11 minutes if you want to join. I think you've probably never seen Clockwork Orange, but it's different. It's not the pardon the pun. It's not the horror show that you expect it to be. Alrighty. No interest in Clockwork Orange. It's too bad. It's one of it's one of I don't even call it America, but it's one of the great films of great films ever made. Are you looking for it? Here, I'll pull it through it again. There you go. There you go. Recent early films. Great Lennon. Do you remember him in Fulci's Black Cat? Fulci's Black Cat is highly underrated. Matter of fact, I think I might, instead of Maniac tomorrow night, I think I'm going to go with Fulci's The Black Cat because I never got a chance to do it during my Italian watches. So I think I'm going to do that tomorrow night. And it's such an underrated one, man. It's such an underrated Fulci. Well, thank you. Oh, thank you. I love him. No, Nancy brought my a theatrical Clockwork Orange art cards. These things actually set in a theater in Germany in 1971. And I got my hands on. We'll see you guys here in a little bit, as well as my Alex DeLarge figure and my releases of it. So, but yeah, the Black Cat is so underrated, and I don't get it. It's one of the more fun ones, you know. And when you talk about, the Black Cat, this that Black Cat is the only one is actually has a cat that's actually, be killing people. This cat don't fuck around. He opens up doorknobs and everything else, man. He's a little fucker, that cat. Oh, oh, sure, Froggy. I will definitely show them, man. I love this. They go to get their drinks here, so they push a button and hold the glass underneath the nipple, and the milk comes out. If you're here at this point, man, check this out. That's fantastic. We're an odd group of fellows, we are. Cat point of view is great, and he'll follow you all over the damn place, man. You remember that one part where a dude goes in the door? He shuts the door and shit, and he's like, "Come on." Next thing you know, the cat's up, crawled up the door and got on the knob, and he's turned the knob. Thanks, loose. Pardon me, loose. Yeah. Look at the crazy ass look, man. Malcolm McDowell was never just me. He was just never the same. anything else except this. Whoever hadn't, don't forget to give that thumbs up if you would, please. Don't mean to repeat myself, you know. I forget that shit, so I know everybody else probably. That drink that they're drinking there, man, that's like a drug drink. It's not alcohol. That's drugs. That's like a hallucinant in a way. They're like drinking, need some acid or you know, belladonna or whatever it may be. It's like milk. It's like drugged milk. All the yobbles to you. Me to a chain and not free anytime. There's a reason I won't have it. I'll scrap anytime you say. Speed, mescaline, and Valium. Yeah, mescaline. Yeah, mescaline. Yeah, because back then, yeah, back at this time, there was LSD, there was mescaline, and there was belladonna. Yeah, doo doo. All of a sudden, he backs down. It's like, oh, never mind. There must be somebody. Puts me in direct mind, yeah, of somebody. I've known quite a few people like 18A Leonard Norton. Yeah, I have that here, man. I have the Alex's Flat. Yes, it was a place called Municipal Flat Black, 18A Leonard North. And let me see. And the outside part, let me see. The outside part of the housing complex is Binsey Walk in South Mirror Lake. Yeah, Things Mead South, London. So I meticulously wrote down and got down these different places and different stuff. No, he never had to sing. And to me, I mean, not to criticize him because Michael McDowell. Who am I to criticize Michael McDowell? But with that being said, I just to me all of his roles that he does now, it comes off like the same role over and over again. You know? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like you said, Caligula. Um, Cat People was weird. That was strange. Another really good one that he's in is Time After Time with David Warner. That's a really good. It was odd. It was strange. You know what I mean? This is definitely one, in my opinion, requires a couple watchers. 20 minutes in. Oh, okay. Start from the beginning. Okay. Probably a good idea if you've never seen it. Sure. Thanks. Thanks. He's just laying there. He's still school age. So it's like, yeah, Basil. Just sleeps in of everything. As right as Dodgers. That would not work today. That would not work, man. The school would be all up in them. Look at that tiny little kitchen. That guy right there that's playing his dad. Remember he was in The Shining. Remember he did the old Gilbert Grady. Next Sunday matinee is going to be it's really, yeah, he was supposed to be 15. I didn't realize he was that young. Wow. Uh, next Sunday matinee, next Sunday matinee, I'm going to be doing The Outsider, the original Outsider, 1983. Patrick Swayze, Matt Dillon, Diane Lane, C. Thomas Howell, Bob Lowe, Tom Cruise, Ralph Macchio, or C. Thomas Howell, Leif Garrett. So yeah, Grady. Hello, Alex boy. Wink at last. Yes. Met your mother on the way to work. Yes. Gave me the key. Mr. Dilsoid. Not school. Yeah. Told him pain in the head, brother. So. Wow, that's your favorite Coppola, huh? All right. All righty. Coppola did all, man. Coppola did a lot of good shit. You know, a lot of people complain about his Dracula, but I enjoyed his Dracula. I like the way the beginning toward the beginning parts, you know, with the Dracula and so you know what I mean. Um, how you know that follows the book a lot more than a lot of, and also another one that does is the one where Jack Palance played Dracula. That, that's another one. It's the only one. It's the only one of all the Draculas we actually see him bring in the baby. He toss the baby to his wife. Back to Mark. I tell you, for everyone we don't reclaim, confession of failure for every one of you. In the stripy hole. Stripey hole being in prison, of course. My favorite word for prison or jail is the stony lonesome. I think that, oh my god, it's hilarious. Jack. Jack's a Coppola? Wow. Okay. All right. Very cool. Man, oh man, the Godfathers to me are like royalty. One of these days, in the next few weeks, I'm gonna do Godfather and Godfather Part Two for Sunday afternoon matinees. Sunday after these Sunday afternoon matinees are kind of my, you know, for the most part, my non-horror, you know, non-horror film. I did not know Jack was a Coppola man. You know, like you didn't believe all the people of this day do not know that The Outsiders is a Coppola. Yes, Coppola is capable of doing a lot more than just the Godfather. Deep out of my brain. Some devil that crawls inside of you. Leaves me a bit too long to be safe. By my reckoning, I'm warning you. Keep your handsome young fuckers out of the dark. It's clear as the sky of the deepest summer. You can rely on me, sir. This is full of shit completely. Double M series. What films are in order? Yeah, I don't really want to do Godfather Part 3. I mean, I might, but definitely 1 and 2. There we go. Now, this part here, the record shop was in a place called the Chelsea Drug Store on Kings Road in there in England. That time it was in a place called the Chelsea Drug Store. So you look at some, he just walks through, snatches the magazine, looks a little bit, looks somewhere else. You look here, you see right there, 2001: A Space Odyssey. He's down there as one of his vinyl choices. You see this at the heat of blood. That would be interesting. I just record up top. Yeah, yeah. I just had trouble, man. I just don't, like one thing that I thought Godfather Part 3 was missing badly was Robert Duvall. You know, I really wish he could have been. You know, he's desperately missing. I wasn't real happy with the Michael Corleone character in the. What's happening to yours, my little sister? It's limp and hanging over. You see Michael McDowell snicker just a little bit when he sees it. You know. Now these girls in the book, these girls in the book were much younger than this. They were like 15 years, 14, 15 years old or something. So in it, but I followed his George Hamilton. Yeah, they they just didn't want to pay him, and he didn't like the script the way it was going. Yeah, he definitely did. He definitely did. You know, he had always shown nothing but loyalty to Michael, and you know, he basically had turned on everybody by that point. Christopher Walken, that would have been. Isn't Christopher Walken a sinister motherfucker, man? He just got a sinisterness to him. It really makes him capable of playing about any. My, let's see what we're gonna do here. Doo 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 doo. I thought about doing Madman. I thought about doing Pieces. What was it that I said that I was gonna do tomorrow night rather than Madman? I always got 100 things going on at a time in my head. What was it that I said I was wanting to do? If you could help me with that, please. Yeah. Well, a lot of large talk now, my sleeping bag. No, I've never done the pit, but I will write that down so I do not forget about it. I also want to do Nightmares whenever it comes in. Shit, I can't remember. You guys remember what I said about tomorrow night? Because of course I'm doing Friday the Part 6. Jason Lives on Tuesday with a special guest, but I can't remember what I said about tomorrow night. You think they're trying to set him up now? On all 56 Amityville movies? Holy crap. That would be terrible. Bug, do you remember what I said I wanted to do tomorrow night? But I changed my mind too. I don't have to watch it back just to find out, just to remember it. Yeah, I ain't planning on setting him up now. I think they already had this in mind because of what he did. As we walked along the block outside, but I was thinking all the time, not listening to or to the general, saying what we should do, what not to do. As dim as mind was screaming bulldog. Suddenly, I viddied the thinking for the good one and for the one inspiration and what followed sin. But now it was lovely music that came from my aid. As their window opened for the stereo on. Here's where he gets them. The big money. Oh yeah, and what would you do with the big, big money? Wham! Right in the balls with it. Now this area right here, where they're walking. Yeah, this is what I thought. This is the Benzie walk there in South Mirror Lake, where he kicks him and knocks him in. Yeah. Yes, man, there is a dollhouse one. There is a fucking Amityville in the hood. There's Amityville in space now. Oh my god. Yeah, Amityville in space. There's I can't remember what all. You'd have to type it up, but you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. It's absolutely horrible. Yeah, there's in space where there's this one I can remember seeing the astral poster with the Amityville house. So it's got like it's like a rocket. It's almost like a ship, right? Yeah, yeah. You guys aren't helping me, so I need to try to remember which film I said it was going to be Monday because it's driving me freaking crazy. I also want to do Cujo sometime here soon. One's not Cujo and Silver Bullet. Neither one of those are touched all that much. And Misery. They see that a challenge, no YouTubers ever done. That's definitely not me, brother. I could not tolerate going through all these Amityville movies. There's no way. I'll do the original Amityville maybe, and the second one, Amityville Through the Possession. I'll do those one day, sure. But when you start getting into some, actually, I draw the line, man. I can't even do three in 3D. I seen that at the theater, man. And even as a kid, I knew it was stupid. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh, the cat lady. Oh, she's, oh, God. Now, the cat lady, played by Miriam Carlin, and she is at a place called the Manor Lodge School. This is actually at a school there in uh, Hertfordshire, England. So, yes, yes, there's a Karen. There's a Karen Amityville. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I forgot about that. The Karen. Isn't it called the Amityville Karen or something like that? Yeah, Amityville Karen. Wow, man. Wow. Possessed Karen. Well, Karen's possessed anyway. You know, what I mean? You talk about unnecessary drama. These people is crazy, man. Everybody gets a little dramatic here and there, but damn. I suggest you use that. Clean to death. I'm very sorry, but I never open the door to strangers after dark. Very well, madam. Scoundrels and rogues of the night running by. Yes, the Amityville vibrator too, man. Yeah, the Amityville vibrator. Now you talk about it's got to that point, man. It's got way past the point of self. Now it's stupid. But I know a lot of people that they want to watch them. So hey, whatever floats your boat, I guess. Each to their own, whatever. Yeah, but this woman, it's yeah, that's all I can think to describe this cat anymore. Is uh, man. See here's where they're yeah. Check out this phallus. Do you see this phallus little piece of art sitting there? You got the ass part right here, and then toward the front of it, you got the phallus. It's a big white porcelain dick, is what it is, with the ass on the other side. I don't know where the testicles is supposed to be, but on the back of it's an ass, and on the front is this. Yeah, yeah. Is that what made you think about it, Froggy? Was this fucking thing? You look at it, you can see what she's talking about. You can see it in the background on the table. Good evening. Hello, I'm sorry to bother you. Something rather odd just happened. Probably nothing at all, but you never know. A young man rang the bell asking to use the telephone. He said there's been some kind of accident. Got my attention what he said. So old. Definitely, yeah, definitely. It's right. He probably owns that. He probably owns that motherfucker. You know what I mean? It's fine. Thank you very much. Yeah. Here he is. Hi there. At last we meet. A brief go through the letter hole was not satisfactory. Who are you? Now, you get in here. Look at him. He just now noticed it. What the bloody hell do you think you're doing? He just noticed it. Naughty, naughty. You filthy old Sumuga. Listen to me, you little bastard. Turn around and walk out of here the same way you came in. Important book of art. He's going to push it and rock it back and forth. When you get to this part, man, you'll see Charlie and fellow like the field do a lot of crazy. Oh my God, yeah. You ain't even seen it. Oh man, just wait until you get the parts I'm talking about with this fucking this balancing phallus. Get your head out of here before you get yourself into serious trouble. You little bastard. She called him a wretched, slummy bed bug. Naughty, 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 you filthy old suka. Yeah. Yeah, man, that's it. That's another thing about this. They make up their own. I mean, you think Charlie and Chocolate Factory and all them make up their own language, man. This has got totally its own language to it. And now he's gonna chase around with poking at her and shit with it. Oh, blood. Oh shit. Imagery, like crazy. And see, Frog, in case you don't know, man, you know, she just started watching these films a few months back, which I mean, of course, she hadn't seen anything quite like Clockwork Orange. You know, you get me talking about films that are just an experience. Well, you shit, this one is the top of that list as far as an experience. I see so many fucking cats, man. His droogies. Oh, this is definitely Malcolm McDowell like you've never seen him before. Once you see him here in this, you'll never be able to see him the same in anything ever again. He will always be this role. I promise you. He's so great. How he did not get an Academy Award for this is completely beyond. But this is one the kind of film you were going to get a lot of Academy Awards for. No way. I know the law, you bastards. Righty right, Tom. Righty right. Righty right. Well, friend that we know, think it's about the law. Knowing the law isn't everything. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth, man? You don't want to go into the police station when you just did some bad shit and start telling them about the law because you're not going to be happy with the result you get. You're really not. It's not the time to be rebellious because they got his ass in a sling. Right. I know the law. I know the law, you bastards. Yeah, Yeah, sure you go. Yeah, you do, but they are the law. That's the difference. It just shows what a kid he is. You know, shows the ignorance. ignorance just runs rampant in some people anyway. But you just can't tell them shit. You cannot tell them a damn thing. The fine line between ignorance and stubbornness. You know, sometimes stubborn can take you all the way to being ignorant. You know. Oh, yeah. Hang on 1 minute, guys. Oh, hang on. Oh my gosh. Apologize for that. Man, this is really weird the way he's looking at him. You know what I mean? I thought he kind of looked at him kind of creepy like. You know what I mean? That was definitely creepy. I thought he was going to do more than just spit in his face. You know what I mean? Really odd. It's a real weepy and tragic part of the story beginning. Oh, my brothers and only friend. Really? I've heard that Barry Lyndon is like a slower. Is it like a slow burn? Which is fine with me. I I love a slow burn. I had to go tend to a couple things. So I noticed on the camera there that I wanted to kind of straighten out a little bit there. See, amongst many of my other OCDs and stuff like that, I also have a thing called dermatillomania. I don't know if you know what that is. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying not to tell too much, man. If there weren't other people in here, I would just back it up there with you. But I have dermatillomania, which causes me part of my nervous reaction. You know what I mean? Not only my agoraphobic stuff, but I also have the it's called picking. You know what I mean? I'll pick at my skin. I'll find a hair or something. I'll swear something there and I'll pick at it. You know what I mean? And I like to try to keep that and cover it up if I possibly can. I noticed on the camera something sticking out like crazy, and I just wanted to just bugs me, but I cannot stop. You know what I mean? It caused me to destroy this once beautiful face. This once pretty face of mine is now scarred from the constant picking from the. Yeah, but I mean, next time you Google it up. Google up dermatillomania. I was actually talking last week about Napoleon. Jack Nicholson was going to play that. The nicotine helps with that. I mean, it helps with it. It helps you want to pick at it, or it helps it. I mean, I'm just I'm a bundle of nerves a lot. That's what, you know what I mean, talking to you guys, here with you guys and doing this stuff and watching these films, helps. Oh yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, not, you know, I don't know. Really? Oh, do you have a dermatillomania, or there's also exorcism or something. There's another one too, but what I have is dermatillomania. You know, and the thing I don't like about it is a lot of people will mistake it with other shit. Of course, that's what I'm talking about with that ignorance of people. Not just not getting it, not understanding. Yeah, because he's a short little guy. It's too bad he didn't get to make that film. 'Cause I think it would have been pretty good. I don't think Kubrick ever made a bad film in his life. You know what I mean? Not even close. What I like about him is everything he ever did was different than the last thing he did. You know what I mean? And I think that's very important in a filmmaker. This is one of the earlier works and the earlier executive producing works of Jan Harlan, which he used a lot later on, Shining and in Full Metal Jacket and Eyes Wide Shut, things like that. AI. Yeah, yeah. Did you ever see Lolita? They say that that's mild. I read the book. But they say that his Lolita is mild compared to the book. The James Mason. This guy here is great. Shut your bleeding hole. We're about, I think we're about 20 minutes ahead of you. Thanks for joining. In case I didn't say it ahead of time, or in case I didn't say it before. Really? David Lynch? That's weird that that's Lynch's favorite movie. And yet Barry Lyndon is Guillermo, Guillermo, Guillermo del Toro's favorite. Most people it's 2001, man. For some reason, I cannot, as much as I love Kubrick, I cannot get into 2001 as much as some people. Strange love this. There's David Prowse is in this. I don't know if you guys knew this, but David Prowse that played Darth Vader, the original Darth Vader, not the voice, of course. That was James Earl Jones, right? But the guy that was in the Darth Vader suit, David Prowse, is in this. He plays like the bodyguard or the helper, the servant of the old man. Have you gotten to the part, man? Have you gotten to the part where Alex and his droogs come through the old guy's house? The old writer and his wife and come through and assault them and everything. You had to have been there by now. Where he says, "Very well, little brother, very well." That's the part people talk about so dastardly, and it's not. It's actually done quite tastefully. All about scripts, like, oh, I bet. Hey, Austin, how's it going, man? What is going on, brother? 2010. I never did see 2010. Believe it or not, you would think that I've seen all these films, but there's actually, of the million I've seen, there's another million that I haven't. Never seen 2010. 2 weeks ago. About a woman who Nazi falls in love, but the love is not mutual. She does what she has to do to survive the Holocaust to protect her nephew. Interesting. Me too. I would love to get this on VHS, man. I need this on VHS. I have this 4K steelbook, and then I have another 4K up there. I've showed you guys that one before. Um, it's a really nice one. Let's see how easy it is to pull this stuff down. I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to pull it up for you guys. We usually don't. I keep it down with blue check. But here's my favorite version. This is a steel book, and you got this thing right here. Right there's a pin. And if you go through the bottom, in the back you got that. This is another steel book. This is my favorite. You got two pins in here. Ooh. You got two pins in here. You got the pin right there, and then you got that pin, and then you have this steel book. Right there's the spine. And then if you go inside, 4K and the Blu-ray. And then, like I say, if you put it back together, God, what a pain in my ass it is. These things I go through. Mom. And then back together, and you got this again. This is from I think it's Titans of Cult. Yes, the Titans of Cult. Yeah. Back here. I have it displayed in and then out here is my Alex figure. He has a bunch of different heads and hands and all this different kind of stuff and different things it comes with. Fully articulated, posable. Got the box over there to it. But yeah, he's wearing that mask. Like I say, he's got other heads too. But I have him in like a dancing position. So yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh, what? Shut. No. Oh, definitely, definitely. I'm looking to get a really nice. The edition that I want of Lidlia is one of the few ones of this edition here that I don't have, Austin. I got almost all these, but Lately is one of them that I want. So here, if anybody's got one for a decent price, it's hard to get a hold of for a decent price. Let me know because I got like 20 of those, and there's like 23 or 24 of them. So I still need that one. I need Frankenhooker. Let's see, Lilia, Frankenhooker, about a Royal. Might be all that I need as far as the ones I want. So. Anyway. Yes. Yeah, you're talking about the arrow window slip. Hell yeah, very cool. Here, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show some of these here. Now this, I got this from a guy. I got these. Now these are genuine. These are straight from Germany. They were in a theater in Germany in 1971. Now, a couple of them aren't perfect, but this is the entire set. This is all 8 of them of what they call art cards, theatrical art cards. Now you get art cards in your Blu-rays and your DVDs, um, and they're smaller. You know what I mean? But the ones actually in the theater were bigger. One, all right, these are the German ones. One, two, three. These are in really good shape. I get them to get me for like $50, believe it or not. 4, 5. This is right down there. 6, 7, and the final one, 8. So yeah, there they are, man. All 8 of them. All 8 of the German theatrical art cards. Yes. Oh, don't let me forget. I will show you. I also got 5 of the original 8 ones from the Funhouse. Just arrived yesterday. And on the way, y'all, I have got, I think it's either German or the English, original 8, 1978 theatrical art cards from the original Halloween. Just paid for them 2 days ago. They're on the way. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm collecting as of now. I'm collecting that, and I'm collecting the original one. But I got 5 of the Funhouse, so I'm still looking for 2, 4, and 6 in Funhouse. But I got those. Let me see, 8. I got those 5 out of 8 Funhouse for like $20. So I mean, you know, if you go to get that stuff, you gotta know what to look for. You gotta know who to buy from. You gotta know what to look for, because you don't want to get fakes. So be really careful if you collect that stuff. It is insane, man. Yes, it is. But it is so much fun, man. It's so much fun. And you know what this is all about? You know, I forgot that for just a moment. I forgot that. I forgot. What we're doing here is fun, but I've been hastily reminded of that, and now I'm having a freaking blast. So sometimes doing this, guys. Sometimes doing this all the time can it can get to you. It can get taxing. It can get tiring. And sometimes you can lose yourself. You can forget what you're doing. You forget what you're doing and why you're doing it. You know what I mean? Just remember that. Anybody who wants to be a creator and do this all the time and have a pace of 4 or 5 times a week, remember, keep your mind straight. Keep your head together. And, so, just want to say that. It feels good to be having a blast again. I'm having a great time. If you couldn't tell, we're showing this stuff off and hanging out. You know what I mean? He's from Hollywood. Yeah, oh yeah, man. He was, oh God, yeah. Dude, if you see a Caligula, the Michael McDowell version of Caligula, and it was rated R, yeah, you got cut bad. Hollywood Video, yeah. Oh yeah, no problem, man. It's my pleasure, Froggy. My pleasure, man. Totally. Always, man. Always. You guys are just doing this experiment. Has he got caught yet, man? Did he get betrayed or whatever yet? I imagine he probably has by now. Those our timestamp. We are hour and 6 minutes into it. And of course, since you're behind, I will stick around with you until the end. Sure, good night. Oh, yeah, that's the part that now when I was talking earlier, and he was telling them about, I know about the law, you bastards, and they go, well, we must show young Alex that knowing the law isn't all of it. You know what I mean? And then that's what I was referring to earlier when I was saying, yeah, you don't want to go in the police station doing some shit that you just did, and then talk about how you know the law because you're just asking for it. Oh, I need the vinyl. Yes, I do. I've seen it on sale a couple of times on eBay, but I'm real careful on eBay who I buy from. You know, this isn't my first rodeo. I've been doing this kind of stuff for a long time. Um, those that I got, those art cards that I got for like 50 some bucks that I won on a bid, I always make sure to stick to the same seller and the same people because you don't want, because there's a lot of fakes, man. There's a lot of fake shit out there. It's so easy to fake good stuff, and they make it look really good. Be real careful. So yeah, so you're not too far behind us. You're like exactly 20 minutes, so that's not bad. This guy here, yeah, you bleeding hoe. Alex thinks he's got it all covered, man. Thanks, Froggy. I appreciate that, man. Hold on just a little bit, and I'll show you the funhouse one. And of course, when I get the Halloween ones, I'm gonna be doing video on those. I'm gonna be doing a video on these art cards because nobody ever does that. Just like I'm gonna start. Like I say, I'm collecting original one sheet theatrical posters too. This where I have. Let me see. I have. Oh, I forget the name of that guy. I have as far as theatrical one sheets, I have Silent Scream. I have Humongous. I have Rocky Two. I have Terror Train. I have the Terror Train up right now. Um, and I got one other one too. But I'm some of them I'll probably never be able to get because they're just too expensive. Like I want Halloween, I want Jaws. You're talking big money for those original cat ones. The 41 by 27. Alex thinks he's got it all here because they chose him to do this thing, and if he does good, he gets to get out early and all that. I won't get into it and talk about it much because man hasn't seen this. Yeah, it's getting ready to get really interesting. The brutal bastard he has been and will be again, in spite of all his sucking up and reading the Bible. You can imagine things show the young man to his book. Right, sir, come this way, please. You're going to be their guinea pig. He hates him. He cannot stand him, the head dude. Right. Little does our humble narrator know, right? He's just kicking back all relaxed. He's just like, yeah, I got this shit down. He ain't got nothing, man. He ain't got nothing. He thinks he's fooled the system again. He's real good being full of shit. Serum number 114. Going to be friends, aren't we? You'll be friends, all right. You got any Funhouse, Toby Hooper's Funhouse fans out there? So you enjoy these Death Row car touch. This, this woman, this woman doctor doesn't exactly like it. You can tell. Seen the knockoff. No, no, I haven't seen any of those. Austin. No, I haven't seen them yet. Here's his eye contraption. This is like when people think of this movie and they think of like a vision of this movie. This is what they think of. It's him with the eye contraption, holding his eyes up. That's to keep, yeah, to make him watch shit where he has no choice. You know, one of these things actually scratched one of his corneas in the making of this. Huh. Joe, Joe, Joe Diamato did one. Really? I gotta see that because I love Joe Diamato. That's what you're saying there, right? Diamato. Who I think it's Joe. Hold on. I got 3 sevens on the Ray, as a matter of fact. Excellent. See, he's not minding right now. He's like, yeah, it's like, oh no, how much? He's like beginning to get very aware of like not feeling all that well. And this I put down to all the rich foods and vitamins. Those vitamins. I tried to forget this, concentrating on the next film, which jumped right away on a young bucket who was being given the old in and out, in and out. Vitamins, yeah, vitamins. Yeah, they want him to experience this, experience all of this. Yeah. Timestamp minute, about a minute 14 almost, or a minute, an hour and 14 minutes almost. Probably 3 from 7 from soundtrack. Yeah, yeah, that's a cool release. Also, it actually lasted a little longer than I expected it to. Man, you can still find that on Amazon. Shit, up to a year ago. I'm not sure if you still can, but for a decent price. So she doesn't like it. See, these sense of stifling is during this period we have found the subject will make his most rewarding association between his catastrophic experience environment and the violence he sees. And he just wants to get away from it. And the woman, you tell the woman doesn't care for it. She's just like, oh, it's kind of cruel. And that's bad when we're considering it cruel with some of the shit that he's done. He's done some very, very bad things. Beyond the Darkness, yes. So, Goblin something. Goblin, man. Yeah. 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 I wish you guys could remember. Let me know what I said that I was going to do on Monday night instead of Madman. What did I say I was going to do? One Pieces, was it? Something that I was really excited about doing, damn it. For some reason, my mind said, wing, and I freaking forget. The Black Cat. That's what I said I'm going to do tomorrow. Write that down. Yes, the Black Cat. Fulci's the Black Cat. I'm like the Fulci Argento guy on here, man. You guys that are just now joining me, man. A few months back, go catch those. Those are some pretty good watch along. Where I started with Fulci and went through, man, I went through Zombie and House by the Cemetery and all of that. Those were fun. I did that for like 3 straight months. Fulci and Argento. I did like 6 or 7 Fulcis. It's crazy. And then 3 or 4 Argentos. I would have done more Argentos, man, but I was just I really want to move on, but I'm ready to get back into it. So for a minute, I'm gonna dedicate my Monday nights to some Italian horror again. And don't forget, on Thursday night, I do a show with JT from JT's Horror Discussions. It's called Du Canale Rimbalzo, which means 2 channel bounce, and it's going to be yeah, he and I can't remember what but it's a show. It's just it's based on it. But I'll have it on my channel on my community page. I'll be advertising. It's gonna be on JT's channel this week, and then the week after that, I'll be back on mine. Oh, very underrated. He's. I love Bava, Martino. They're all great, man. Diamato. You have to bear with us for a while, but it's not fair. It's not fair. I should feel when I hear lovely. Yeah, now they go. Oh, yeah, that's fucked up. This is where she's really going, man. That's fucked up. But he can't even listen to his beloved Beethoven and shit. Hour, 20 minutes in. A little under an hour to go. Murder Rock, Touch of Death, Conquest. Those are those are a little bit more underknown ones too, man. That's cool. What's your thoughts on Demonia? So that's much more explicit than the original Columbia, huh? Interesting. Might check that out, man. I can't wait till Nightmare comes in, man. That's gonna be cool as fuck. And then there's also Messiah of Evil, a nice new release of Messiah of Evil coming out. Yeah. Ooh, remind me, I just got Enigma on 88 films not very long ago. Slip cover and all, my brother. Hell yeah. Nice one, man. 88 films does a nice restoration of this. And also got Blood and Black Lace coming in. I'm getting ready to get a hold of a Blade in the Dark. Hey, what's going on, Ed? How you doing, man? Nice to see you. That thumbs up, would you, brother? Nice to see you. How you been, man? Good, good, good. I hope. Yeah, thank you, man. I got that, and um, also got. Oh yeah, together from the same seller. I got that and the films absurd on the same. Also, this just came in for anybody who's a John Rowling fan. I also like Just Sprinkle a lot. That it's a nice release, man. Shiver of the Vampires. Does it? I haven't watched it yet. Awesome. The Severance Quigley of the Untold Story. Awesome. Yeah, I started talking to Austin, and Austin found my channel through Eric from Mountaintop, which by the way I'm going to be redoing Mountaintop Motel Massacre over again. That one did not turn out well. That's why I got rid of it, and I'm going to be doing it and having a kick-ass time with it. So next time, Austin, definitely catch me from the beginning. As a matter of fact, if you're interested, you can jump in. You don't got to show your face or nothing. Jump in and do a little bit of commentary with me on if you're a fan of the film, which I believe you are. Yeah. Oh, what was your froggy? Did you come from Mountain Top Night? Yeah. That's also where Austin found me too. Yeah. Yeah, man. Um, the Mountain Top Nine I should have been doing again. Um, Eric Anderson, Eric and I had planned on doing it again because, uh, as you guys know, he and I on my channel did a watch along of it last Halloween Eve, and we plan on doing it again this year. But of course, we're not going to be. You know, he's doing his own thing. Much love to him. You know, would have liked to have had him kept some of his kept at least some of his content around. That would have been cool. But it's his content. He can do what he wants with it. So, but but we all enjoyed Eric. We all enjoyed Eric and his content. And at least we got to see it. You know what I mean? It's cool stuff. Definitely an influence on me and all of us. Yep. Yeah, good for him. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. Whatever makes him happy, man. Um, I talked to him and I asked him again because he didn't answer me. He didn't say anything. He just kind of bypassed it. I think he still got that stuff from from some of the filmmakers and shit of Mountaintop Motel Massacre. I asked him. I said, hey, dude, if you don't want that stuff, I would be more than happy to take it. It'd be coming to a good home. You know what I mean? I'm asking you to give it to me. Shit, I'll pay for it. I'll give you money for it. That stuff's valuable to someone. I still haven't got a response from him. So I think even though he's born again, I still think he finds it hard. I know he's still got it. I know he hasn't got it. Yeah, yeah, I know. And I'm wanting to get my if he doesn't want that stuff anymore, I would love to have. I'd love to add that to my collection. You know, and it'd be taken care of. You know, so we'll see. I think even though he's been born again, I still don't think he wants to let that stuff go. I think that's the thing there. That's why he hasn't responded. This woman has very nice little tiny. They're all just like, whoa, you big buck VHS collecting, yes, good stuff, very good stuff. That's the hardest ones in the world to get a hold of. Is a big buck. Those are the most valuable VHSs. Big box. I brought this down. And then that in here. Where the hell did he come from? Little fucker. Yeah. What was you guys referring to? That's nice. Nice. Yeah. Nice. Pretty. You know what I mean? Didn't she look like she was just like clean? You know, she just comes off like clean as fuck. Like she couldn't get dirty if she tried. Right? That's the vibe I got from her, man. Tiny little, beautiful little. Sorry, man. Sorry. You know how I am. I'm a raging heterosexual. Like loves me some women. And she knows that. Very, very clean. Yeah, man, just clean. Like you could have like breakfast. I'll stop. I'll stop. Why has no real choice has he? Except into fear of physical pain. Oh, into that grotesque act of self-upgrade. Clear. Ceases to be a wrongdoer. He ceases also to be a creature capable of moral choice. See, that's the problem with it. Is it's not that the wanting has nothing to do with it. He just can't. It's impossible because like doing wrongdoing, he feels sick. An hour and 27 minutes. Yeah, that's the deal with it. That's what makes it unnatural. Yeah, I'd love to get my hands on some of that stuff, man. But I don't see him ever selling it. But I do think if he was ever to sell any of his mountaintop stuff, stuff from the filmmakers and stuff, I do think he would at least consider it because we shared our love for that. Sent into horror. I haven't heard of them. I have to give them a try. What is it? Descent into horror hell? Are they still around? Because I focus hard on horror. I mean, I focus hard on this stuff too. But yeah, definitely, definitely. This is fucked up. Somebody get their ass whooped here. This dude just moving on into his moving. Oh man, I won't say anything because man hasn't seen it. But yeah, shit would get ugly here. Very ugly. Andy, okay, you're on YouTube. Next, okay, okay, just like that, just written just like that. Gidgore and Ghoul. Okay. And Ghoul. Okay, awesome, man. Well, no, I don't want to run what's coming up here for you. It's okay. You know me, I can always find, 100 ways to walk around. want you to at least catch up to what's happening here before I, let the cat out the bag, so to speak. Dude, it's here now. Elijah. That's what he is. The rent your room. They're huge Fulci and Baba fans. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's awesome. Huge Fulci. Oh, well, then they ought to really love what the hell I've done the last few months. Like I say, you check out my go check out the playlist. It says um the Monday night shit, and you'll find. And I've also got my own category, Fulci, and Argento. So I haven't done Bobby yet, but I'm definitely going to. Bobby's got tons I want to do. Kill Baby Kill, Honeymoon, Twitch of the Death Nerve. Gonna be hell yeah. But yeah, and mostly doing Patreon. Really, really. No, I mean, but just like I wrote to him, I said, hey man, no matter what the answer is, at least dignify me with a response. You know what I mean? At least say yes, no, hell no, piss off, something. Tell me something. I've asked you twice. Very nicely. If you don't want to, say so. If you haven't got them, say so. You know what I mean? But tell me something. You know what I mean? That's just common courtesy in my. Yeah. Well, he was never the last few years. He hasn't been that. He hasn't been real active the last few years anyway. Because doing videos, especially doing lives, that's why I was one of the few lives that he did. Is because he said it gives him a headache. He just he hasn't been into YouTube or posting in a long time, man. Most of the stuff he did was way back, actually, when you think about it. His activity on YouTube, because he went through his personal shit and everything, I think, and he just had big sense. Yes, yeah, well, hell, it was banned. The only version you could get throughout the '80s and the '90s of this, mainly, was bootleg copies. That's all you could get. So it worked out the same with Last House on the Left. Last House on the Left, when you think about it, it's mild too. Last House on the Left, the thing with it is the whole vibe, the whole, you know what I mean? It's whole, it's the performances of the villains that is what makes it so fast because it feels so real. It feels like such a, for Glass House person. It feels like a documentary, but like a snuff film, and that's where it's better than I spit. You know what I mean? It's, I actually have that novel. I actually have the Anthony Burgess novel. I love David Hess, man. David Hess was such a good villain. Unfortunately, after he did Krug, man, he was always Krug. Yeah, I got the Anthony Burgess novel. They have that at my son's high school. He's doing a thing on it, some kind of a test, some kind of a book thing on it for school. I said, Jesus, you got it from school. Hitchhike, yeah, yeah. House the Edge of the Park, Hitchhike. He actually plays a Krug role in Swamp Thing. He's basically playing Krug. Once he played Krug, he was always Krug. And I suffered. His parents are such assholes, man. And this punk here, you made others suffer, man. Fuck you, dude. It's only right that you should suffer proper. Make you suffer. What a dick, What a dick. sit in my house, in my room, and run your fucking pie hole, I'd have slapped this dude's eyebrows off. Of course he can't, you know? Yeah. Unfortunately, he only ever directed that one Christmas movie. It was the first time you see actual tears from old Al, like he sees the actual pain from him. Yeah, I always thought David Hess brought up this one thing. Yeah, to all a good night. Yeah, Hess brought up this one thing where he was sitting at a table, and it was him and Robert England, and it was Kane Hodder, and he was talking about how he was the only one of the three boogeymen sitting at that table that didn't have to wear a mask. You know what I mean? You got Kane Hodder with the Jason mask. You got Robert England with his Freddy Krueger makeup and shit in his outfit. And then there he said just Krug is just himself. And I thought that was pretty funny. Something like that. Supernaturally resurrected, huh? That would have been interesting. That would have taken away all the real feeling, wouldn't it? That definitely wouldn't have felt like a documentary. Felt like a snuff, you know what I mean? Kind of glad they didn't do that. I think that would have fucked up the mistake. What do you think? Here he is. Can you spare some cutter, me brother? And he's like, oh shit, that's that guy that we beat up. Can you spare some cutter, me brother? And it's the same thing that he said to all the droogs. A certain little look here. He looks at, there it was. He recognized him. It's like, it's you. It's you, motherfucker. An hour and 38 minutes in, I'm looking. Mother God and all the blessed saints in heaven preserve us. I never forget a face. Yep, he knows him. So, like, yeah, yeah. I think it's a good thing it didn't come together, Austin, really. His last house to me has a special place. No, it's not, man. It's a one and done. No, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Yeah, man. Throw my shit around. Getting mauled by the beggars, man. His little group. Yeah. Oh wow, this is crazy. Guys, don't say anything about this part. This is a real important part. I don't I don't want man to know about this yet. Oh yeah, clockwork. Hey Eric, what's up, man? How you doing, my brother? Much love to you, man. Yeah, yeah. It's my favorite Kubrick movie too. It's right there. Of course, you know how I feel about The Shining. You're right there. I love The Shining too. I just like Kubrick, man. Everything he ever did was different than the last thing he did. I think it's so important to somewhere. Well, I just want you to I want you to experience this as it's happening. I don't want nothing to get spoiled. I want you to see how this clockwork works. Just let the cat out of the bag. Um, Eric is going to be the one that's going to be doing Jason Lives with me tonight. I was going to use it as a special guest, but I can't hold it in anymore. Eric is going to finish the Friday series with me. and we're gonna do that, and I want to do and I want to redo Friday too, if that's okay with you, Eric, because Friday too, it got screwed up, so I had to delete it, but I want to redo it. You and I did it once before, but I think we can kick even more ass on it this time. Dude, Eyes Wide Shut. Do you remember that part in Eyes Wide Shut? I was talking about this. I talked about this a couple times. Where shit falls falling apart between him and then Nicole Kidman part. Um, because they're actually married in it, blah blah blah. They play husband and wife. He's a doctor, you know. Well, Eyes Wide Shut. Remember the part where shit's going to hell and he's walking down the street, he's throwing that fit and he's talking to himself and he's doing this shit with his arms and he's going, ugh. Do you think that's a direct homage paid to when Jack Nicholson does that same thing in The Shining? Think about it. When he's walking there after Wendy accuses him of hurting Danny's arm and shoulder, remember? And he's confused and he's walking through and he's going, it's before he goes into the bar and sees Lloyd. Tom Cruise does that same type of thing in Eyes Wide Shut. He just doesn't do it as well. Think about it. He does the exact same fit for him. Yeah, it's definitely a lot to take in. It takes a couple watches, but this is a weird show, man. And this is just and seeing it for the first time, you don't want someone narrating all of it all before you see it. You kind of want to see it. That's why I said, hey, you know, I want you to experience it the way it's supposed to be experienced. Malcolm McDowell's best performance of his career. Easy. Oh, they make up their own word. Check us out. Here's this place. This is home. I always wanted to get a place and put on the outside, or put a lip thing that said home. It's like that, just like they're doing here. Home, because it's home, right? He's just getting it from all sides. Can't remember what I read exactly what it is Clockwork Orange means, but I don't remember exactly how it goes. Does anybody remember exactly how it goes? What Clockwork Orange actually means? It has a meaning to it. And there he is again, Patrick McGee. He is fantastic. That's what made me want to do Black Cat tomorrow night. Fulci's the Black Cat, where you actually got a crazy psychotic cat. But if anyone can remember exactly what Clockwork Orange means, let me know, because I don't remember exactly what that means. Now this guy here, this big dude here running around in shorts, the guy lifting weights, playing character Julian. That's David Prowse. He was the one wearing the Darth Vader outfit. In one of them, I think it's the first one, and maybe in First Strike Back too. It's at least in one of them. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it was David Prowse. I'm pretty sure it's David Prowse. And if it was, it's this guy here, big dude. He just picks him up and carries him down there. Here, look what I found. Something bizarre on the inside, but it appears normal on the outside. Yes, like an orange. Yes, like the outside peel of the orange. Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a pretty good way to put it. Yeah, I could have typed it up and looked it up right here, but Yeah, I'll throw the thing in there again in case anybody wants to check it out on this movie afterwards or whatever. You can see it for free right here, right there at that link. He doesn't remember him. He just sees it. He's went crazy in the head. He just sees an opportunity to help, a kid in trouble. Cause shit, he's only what, fucking what, 18, 19 years old at this point or something. Cause he got locked up at he's like what, 15, 16 years old. Yes, it's exactly who I am and what I am, sir, a victim. He's a victim, yeah. And by God, you've been sent here, tortured in prison, because he read about him, and he read about the experiments he went through, so he feels for him. He hasn't put two and two together yet. I love it. And Julian, it's all about for this young man. He just wants to help him because because he's against this government and the bullshit they do and this unfair testing. Such a great performance by Patrick McGee, man. He is so good. Of course, you remember him, like I said, from a Black Cat and from the final story in the original Tales from the Crypt. You know about the old people, the old blind people that they're not feeding them good food and they're letting them be cold and shit, and then they finally get back at the guy. That's a good story. Good story. Anybody hasn't seen that, check it out. I do stuff around the house. Awesome, man. Take it easy, brother. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate it. Don't forget to give me that thumbs up, man. Much appreciated. Cool. Which one did you get? Did you get the Arrow or the Scream Factory, Austin? I guess the two main cuts towards the Cabal cut. That's Scream Factory, isn't it? Eric's cool, dude, man. Eric, Eric's one of those people who kind of, when I tend to fly off and into you know, be a little too passionate and a little too emotional about shit. You know what I mean? Eric's the one that kind of reins me in. He reins me in and reminds me, just reminds me, why it is I do this, and reminds me of the love and passion I have. And he's definitely a mentor of mine. Pretty much seen me through a couple of years that I've been doing this. Really good guy. Him, Knight, Phil, um, Ben from Cadabra, people like that. That's the people that I look up to. That gotta keep right in because I'm a good guy, but I'll admit it, I can tend to be a little emotional and and a little just I don't know. My feelings tend to get hurt really easily, and it can cause me to be a little irrational at times. I'll admit it, but it all comes from a good place. It all comes from a good, honest one. Got made a few years ago, but canceled and never officially. Bootleg. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I see what you're saying. They have a Cabal cut, but yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Live it up. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I gotta get reined in sometimes. I gotta get pulled in to keep me from acting up and being silly. But like I said, it all comes from a good, honest place. It really does. He just carries his ass around in his fucking wheelchair. Just cool. I'm definitely gonna watch that, man. I've been wanting to anyway. But you mentioned this a lot. So yeah. So I am gonna check it out. Absolutely yes. It sucks you in. Oh, cool. I love that. I love that. On the high, I haven't never seen it because it's got Ryan O'Neal, right? Yeah, pretty cool. Now he knows. Now he knows who he is. Singing in the rain. Yep. Oh, oh, Cobbler's all his new ones, right? Shit, I got all kinds of shit to write down. You can write that down too. I've been meaning to watch. But cool. But really, very good. Very cool. Sounds good. I love tension building. All natural life. Yeah. Barry Lyndon's the one that gives the people kind of shit on. You know what I mean? They kind of say it's slow and all this. And, hey, I like slow. Slow done correctly is fantastic. He's afraid to drink it. He's still holding it up, looking at it. Cool. Very cool. Now I want to see those cuts because the basic cuts of Nightbreed, I've never been a big fan of. I've always wanted more of the Doctor's role. You know, the Cronenberg, the David Cronenberg role. How's the wine? Yeah, the food good. Try the wine. He jumps to when he says, "Is the food good?" He about jumps out of his skin. Have another glass. So I'm not a big fan of the basic one. Um, I wish there was more of the Doctor, but I've never seen those cuts, so I can't speak on that. Is the food good? Try the wine. Have another glass. No, she's dead. Man, when you get to this part here, you'll see what we're saying here. Decker. Yeah, Decker. Got yep, cool, cool. I like that character. That's my favorite character. I love Cronenberg in that. And I always thought that he got kind of shafted. You know, he didn't get, what he should have got. An hour and 54 minutes in. We got about 20 minutes left here. Told you, when I told you about, if you remember correctly, a month or two back, man, I told you about, I told you about Clockwork Orange, and I was going to do it again eventually. And I told you it's going to be something different, completely different than you ever seen before. As a Gloria, it is strange it is Spartacus in it. He's in a completely different place. You know what I mean? It just doesn't feel like a Kubrick like we know Kubrick. You know, that was early stuff. What about earlier stuff like The Killing? You know what I mean? Dude did about everything. You know what I mean? About everything you possibly think of, he did it. He covered about everything. I mean, you get the Full Metal Jacket. You know, that's different for Kubrick. you know. Everybody loves Full Metal Jacket. That's one you probably seen before, man. Full Metal Jacket. That's a Kubrick. The same guy made this. Then made Full Metal Jacket. Oh man, great color choices. This is early '70s all the way. I loved it. I love the color and just the decorations and stuff. It's just so different. The deco is very cool. Just the art, you know what I mean? Now they're all just sitting around watching me eat the spaghetti. He's like, "What the hell is happening?" Sounds cool. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm definitely gonna give that a try. Yeah, rather than go with a slasher mode, I'm gonna go with really cool, fun. Get back to my root. Get back to some of that. Oh, definitely did. Definitely did. I will nothing up. You know what I mean? If if Russell was here, Russell could tell you. I'm actually surprised Russell's not here. This is like Russell's favorite film. I wonder what the hell he's doing. Very surprised not to see him. Everybody's like snuffing it. Yeah. He's just so miserable. He just still lives killing himself. But yeah, definitely '70s. Of course, you know what I mean. Oh, maybe he is on date. Maybe, you know. But such a great performance from Patrick McGee. It was a lot of faith. He said it was like it fucking despises him. He just wants to just, and you can't blame him. You can't blame him. Well, I'm actually surprised he can contain himself this long. You know, blood. They're saving from the yeah, they're saving from the spaghetti. He just looks at him like you see Patrick McGee, man. You really get the idea that this guy is unfucking hinged, man. I mean, he is just like the food good. Try the wine. Shitty looking, man. And he's so good at that. He's like that in all the shows I've seen. Seen him in some other stuff too. The ones all offhand, yeah. Still good. And now he's in this room with this stuff blaring. Can you imagine? Remember, because they drugged him, they trained his mind, and they trained him to where he can't tolerate hearing this. So you talk about going full circle and going and being tortured, torment. He'd do anything. He'd cut off his own fucking head to keep hearing shit right now. It'd be like someone taking my favorite shit and programming me to hate it. Oh my god. Turn it off! Turn it off! Just torture. And look how happy he is. He's just that. It's the only time he smiles throughout the whole damn show. He's just like, and then for a minute, he stops smiling. He's like, crazy, unhinged old bastard, man. They just stand there, just like, listening. These guys in there playing around. They're on the just playing with the ball, just tossing in. Oh man, he is. He's loving it, loving it. But then he'll go from looking up and smiling, and then all of a sudden he'll be like, "Wee, doing a nuttier than a fruitcake. Somebody be crazy, crazy, crazy for being insane." Patrick McGee's and Barry Lyndon. Oh, that's fantastic. That's great. Oh my God, yeah, that makes me want to see even more. He said, "Fuck you, yeah, see yous." Ah, Bud. Ah. He said, "Fuck it." He said he wanted to snuff it. Everything in this film is just so inappropriate. You know what I mean? You go here where you got this body cast, and then over here uh, and they're making noise right along with him. And he's going, uh, yeah. And then you hear what the noise is and where the noise is coming from, and you're like, man, is anybody in this whole film appropriate? Is there any appropriate in this whole damn thing? Hmm. Mm, oh, hmm, yeah. Oh, hmm. Let's see. We were at 202, so that puts you right about. He's just coming back across. He's probably just coming back across the old man, the house that he was at to begin with at the beginning of the movie. Now, man, just wait until the dude realizes who he is. For the first, he doesn't realize who he is. He just wants to help him because he read a little bit and seen where he'd been experimented on, so he wants to help him. Wait till he realizes who he is. Oh yeah, Bill Strand. Yeah, that that was two of his old droogs, two of his old friends. They had become cops, and so setting him up and sending him to prison wasn't enough. They wanted to fucking torture him some more, you know, just because he didn't let them take over and become leader and shit. But that's kind of what I took Clockwork, you know what I mean? Just like Eric said, it's strange and weird on the inside, but looks somewhat normal on the outside. I also think Clockwork Orange to me is the way I take it is going full circle. You know what I mean? Um, doing all your bad shit and then it all coming back to you later. You know what I mean? It's like whatever you do comes back to you. You know, you pay for what it is you do bad. You know, and he sure as fuck does in this one. He pays for everything. Now job aids, the police. Yep. See, look, check this out. You got this nurse coming in, right? With this blue ass hair. And this shit wasn't popular or anything. People just started coloring their hair blue and green and shit the last several years. But this is 1971. And she got blue hair just like it's something normal. So this movie's way ahead of its time in a lot of ways. That's blue, man. I mean, I'm not sure I've ever even seen that shit. Yeah, man. It's like he just knew. But that shit didn't happen in the later 70s or in the 80s. or in the '90s and shit like that. That's just you recognize them. Yep. Oh, is he in the is he in the tub singing in the rain, doing the singing in the rain, singing in the rain? That's when he recognizes him. That's when he's like, oh, he grabs the chair. He's like, you can see it, and you can't blame him. I mean, look what he did to him and his wife. He's like, that bastard. Only one person can be singing, singing in the rain like that. That's when he knows. That's when he's like, it's him. It's like, yeah, he'd almost be better off still in prison. Now, after this is over, I'll tell you guys how it ended in the book. For those of you who don't know, once you remember, she's 20 minutes behind. So once it's over here, I'll sit with her. I'll bounce it back into 20 minutes and finish it with her, as I always do. I did that for Russell a few times because Russell always seemed to be late getting to it. Yeah, I love that part. But Patrick McGee recognizes, he hears him singing in the rain. And he has a fucking spasm, man. Can't blame him. I had more than a spasm. I had a big knife. I'd be stabbing his ass or something, man. Something bad been happening to him. I'd be cutting his dick off or something. Rape my wife, you son of a bitch. No, we make complete recovery. He's probably having that dinner right now, isn't he? Eating the spaghetti, being all paranoid and shit. Is the food good? Try the wine. Hey, man. Hey, whatever, I guess, Boston, man. Whatever people want to diet. You want your hair to be orange or purple or blue? It's your hair, I guess, man. I thought it was weird. This is 1971, and people didn't consider that shit as far as I know back then. So I think it's cool that Kubrick, how ahead of time Kubrick was. Here's like the head of the government, like shit, the head of that testing. And I leave you to it. No? Here he is. Now he's gonna have this conversation with him. This is when he's gonna let him know, hey, we're gonna fix you, motherfucker, but you're gonna keep your mouth shut from here on in. Feeding him a steak and shit. She was just feeding him. I love how he cuts his shit up and fucking feeds in here. This is cool. He's oh, hell will help you, my boy. Some of the tortures of the damned, tortures of the damned. Yes, I can appreciate that. You've had extreme. Oh, look, let me help you with that, shall I? He's gonna cut up the steak and feed it to him. Government of the Victor are deeply sorry about this, my boy. Deeply sorry. Because they've gotten a lot of bad press for this shit. Well, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. The punk scene. That was the mid to late '70s. But yeah, but it was different than that. You know what I mean? You're getting the best of treatment. We never wished you harm, but there are some who did and do. I think you know who those are. Sucks having people out there wishing to do you harm, shit, wishing to hurt. For some reason, just having it out for you. I know how that shit is. So that's kind of a lonely feeling. But there's always going to be people out there that wish you bad, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. Have you seen Taxi Driver, man? Eggy Wigs, yeah. Eggy Wigs. I'm not sure if May's seen Taxi Driver or not. She may have by now. She's been watching a lot of this. She's been doing watches with a lot of this for a while now. So the people she watches, they definitely could have showed her Taxi Driver by now. So you go. I haven't seen Taxi Driver yet. Interesting. Great Robert De Niro role, man. Very young Jodie Foster. It's got Harvey Keitel. Good cast. Good movie. If no one else shows it to you, I'll show it to you sometime. We'll figure it out. He's like holding all of them piece of mistake. He's like, there's no secret that this government has lost a lot of popularity because of you, my boy. Bad press. For some who think that they've chosen to take a very unfavorable view of what we tried to do, so it looks really bad on them. So what he's telling him is you can straighten this out. You can put us back in a favorable view with the country and everybody. But you got to say nice shit and you got to shut up with all the negative shit and you got to make it positive. So he's telling him, ooh, he just straight up told him, this is what it's going to be, or you're not going to be, motherfucker. Do you understand that? And he's like, yep, very clear. You can rely on me, sir. Yeah, he basically told him in the end, look, you put us back in a favorable light, and we'll do everything we can for you. We'll sit you over the job. We'll sit you wherever you want, but keep your mouth shut. King comedy, yeah, yeah, yeah. Understanding between two friends. So he's gonna hook him up here. What part are you at now, man? Because it's getting ready to end right now, and when it does, I'll back up to where you're at. Who's the job and how much? Yeah, who's the job and how much? And he's like, look here, motherfucker. He's telling him who he is. Telling him who he is. Is he still with the crazy old man? Is he is he eating the spaghetti? He's having the spaghetti. Okay, is everybody surrounding him and shit? Okay. Has he carried him down in the wheelchair yet? All right, I backed it up to where he's carrying him down there in the wheelchair. Spaghetti in the line. Okay, okay. Fast forward just a little bit and get myself right about where you're at, so we can finish this together. Where the big guy and the old man are sitting there watching him eat. Boom, good. All right, I think we're pretty close. Have another glass. Trying the wine. Like, do I have to really? Because he's getting a really weird feeling now. Because he didn't recognize him, like I said, until he was taking that bath and he was going crazy. I was singing in the rain. That's when the old man was like, oh, it's him. This big ass fucking dude sitting there like this. He's like, yeah, that's the guy that was in the Darth Vader suit. David Prowse. Pretty sure, pretty sure, pretty sure. Chateau. 1960 Chateau. Nice wine. Very good year. Yeah, hell yeah, it's good. He's supposed to sniff it and shit. He's holding up the light so he can see the drug. They're just sitting there watching. I mean, what's he supposed to do at this point? You know what I mean? I've backed it up so I can finish it. He knows he really doesn't have a choice. You know, whenever that stuff. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever seen that. I'm pleased you appreciate good wine. Have another glass. I fucking love it. Fargo. I'm gonna do Fargo here soon. I plan on doing it a couple weeks ago. I'm just here for a little old in out. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Kind of funny looking. Dude, little guy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he is. Yeah. Does anything different? No. No. He's just funny looking. She's very badly raped. They were assaulted by this very room they're sitting in. It's, yeah, they're even sitting in that same room. Doctor said it was pneumonia. Doctor told me it was pneumonia, but I knew what it was. The victim of the modern age. Yeah, his wife ended up dying. Oh, did he? Oh, did he fall face first in a spaghetti? Okay, okay. I'm getting there. We just surrounded him while he was sitting there eating and shit. The whole time he just looking at him like, there we go. Now he's in that room with all the Beethoven playing real loud. Oh hell yeah, man! Well, you can't blame him. I mean, look what he did to him. Remember, he got right in his face and shit with that fucking mask with the dick type nose, and right in his face before he raped his wife. He said, "Very well, little brother, very well," and then went and assaulted his wife. There's nothing the guy could do about it. You know, of course he's going to enjoy torturing the guy. This is the worst thing he could have done to him. Stick him in a room with his music, and that was his favorite music, with it just blasting in his ears, and he can't take it because of the you know because of the experiment shit they did on him. He can't listen to that Beethoven's fifth, or I think it's fifth anymore. He's just loving it, and they're grinning and shit. He's terrible, but every once in a while he'll give his frown. The guy plays a crazy nut so well. I mean, it's unreal how well he does. Unreal, man. And everybody else is just standing around. That one guy's playing with the voodoo ball, just rolling in the side pocket. I'd at least whipped out a stick, you know what I mean? I'm I'm right with you. But he survived it. Yes, he survived it. And that's what I was talking about earlier. I was talking about this movie so inappropriate. Because there he lays in like a basically almost a full body cast, legs are cast, body's cast, arms, and he's moaning because he's needing some kind of probably some kind of pain medicine or something. It's probably time for his pain shot, and he's moaning, and then you hear, and the whole time, you know, you got like somebody matching his moans. Then you come to find out the doctor and nurse over in the fucking one across the way. They're fucking just totally inappropriate. Mm, 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 mm. She goes out, her tits are bouncing around and shit. He's like, oh, he's pulling up his pants, doctor. They got God knows what over their hands and shit. And now they're gonna touch the fucking patient. The doctor and nurse were over there. You know, they were over there. They were fucking. You know, and God knows what else. She had her hands all over his balls or whatever, and now she's gonna touch the patient. Read this stuff. Is important. You know, the press has been alerted on all of this, so it makes them look really bad. What they did to him, really bad. Now his parents come to see him, the same parents that, you know, pretty much say, hey, you can't stay here. Makes you think you are welcome. He doesn't mean it. No, I think he does mean it. They just want to fuck with him now because, you know, now he looks all good and he's getting money from the government and all kinds of shit. Now the government drove you to try do yourself in. And when you think about it, son, maybe it was our fault too. Maybe it was. Oh, crazy move, absolutely craziest, man. All said and done, son. And here comes that blue-haired nurse, which in 1971 was just unthought of. You know, I thought this movie, no matter what we see it on VHS, DVD, fucking laserdisc, you know, Blu-ray, 4K, it doesn't matter. This movie just looks good. You know, the colors pop. It just looks good. Everything is supposed to pop needs pop does. Well, they do. I hadn't thought about that, but yeah, they do all got their own local look. Don't they? Yeah, I didn't think about that. Speaking of that, man, I'm gonna do Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I have got a beautiful. Oh my god, I've got a beautiful copy of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Check out this. I had a old video with this in it, but look at this Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory I got. It is brilliant. It's beautiful. I mean, you pull this back and you got that. It's like a Wonka bar. It's even got a golden ticket. Yeah, I'll show that real quick before we get off here. See, now they're deprogramming him. Well, he definitely was Austin. Definitely, he was definitely right because it just keeps getting worse, man. People just don't care about each other, you know, at all. And you know, it's always been that way to some extent, but it's gotten bad, man. Can't trust anybody, you know. People are so two faced and shit. But you know, no time for the old in out love. I just come to eat Peter. You give me a crummy watch. I want my money back. You know what you do with that watch? You can stick it up your ass. He's back. He's back. The whole thing. They're reprogramming him to be like he was. Eggy Wig would like to smash him. Is the uh, their social media? That's true, man. That is true, man. You saw me a crummy watch. You know, you do that watch. You can stick it up your ass. Yeah. You're going to get right. No, it's not that kind of test. They're reprogramming your crazy brain, man. With the crazy look on his face. Oh my brothers, I got a lot better. I want you to know where my eggy wags and lumpticks, lovely sticky wicks. Yeah, man. My find is just, you know, I've never trusted people, man. And I've always known that 99.999% were two-faced motherfuckers. You talk shit behind your back, do shit behind your back. God, it's gotten horrible. Like you can't turn your back on somebody without somebody putting a knife in it. It seems like, you know. And I don't mean to sound negative. It's just a fact. Fucking terrifying, man. Freaks motherfucker out. Now here's this government guy, right? Oh, this is so well cast. It's so well done. There he is munching on his steak, enjoying himself. Here's the government guy. Anyway, good to see you on the mend. I kept in touch with the hospital before. But this has got a program being to begin with. See how you're getting along. Suffers the tortures of the damned. So we appreciate that. You've had an extremely. Oh, look, let me help you with that, shall I? Thank you. I can tell you that I'm the government of which I'm a member. Are deeply sorry about this, my boy. Deeply sorry. We tried to help you. All the recommendations have turned out to be wrong. The inquiry will place the responsibility where it belongs. We want you to regard us as friends. We put you right. You're getting the best of treatment. We never wish you harm. There's some who did and do. I think you know who those are. Certain people who wanted to use you for political ends. They would have been glad to have you dead. And they thought they could blame it on the government. There's also a certain man, the old man, the writer of subversive literature, who has been howling for your blood. He starts to take a knife into you. Safe from him now. They put him away. They put the old man away. That you had done wrong to him. At least he believed you had done wrong to him. Formed this idea in his head that you had been responsible for the death of someone near and dear to him. So they put the old man away, man, for his own protection and yours. So they stuck him in a nut house. That's kind of fucked up. We are looking out for your interests. We are interested in you. When you leave here, you'll have no worries. We'll see to everything. A good job, a good salary. What job and how much? Ah, you have an interesting job, and the salary regard you as adequate. Not only for the job you're going to do, is in compensation for what you believe you have suffered, but also because you are helping us. Helping you. We always help our friends, don't we? He's making it so clear to him. It's no secret that this government has lost a lot of popularity because of you, my boy. There's some who think that next election we shall be out. The press has chosen to take a very unfavorable view of what we tried to do. Public opinion has a way of changing. Here it is. And you, Alex, if I may call you Alex. Certainly, sir. What do we call you? Minister. My name is Frederick. As I was saying, Alex, you could be instrumental in changing the public's verdict. You see what he's saying to him? Do you understand, Alex? Do I make myself clear? So what he's saying to him is, you change the public view of us and get them fucking agreeing with us again. That's what you're going to do. He said, you want music? Yeah. It's like, we fucked up and we got some bad press, but now we fixed you and now you're going to make us look good again. Do you understand? In other words, if he doesn't, Alex will disappear. Guarantee that's what he's telling. He's telling him, you're going to make us look good or else. That's the reason I read that. And yeah, yeah. He's saying, yeah, you made us look really bad for all this shit that we did, getting you out of prison and doing this experiment. Well, we fixed you now. And now you are going to make us look good again. So we win in this election. All government shit. We made your ass a menace again so that you can make us look good. And now he's a fucking maniac again, baby. We're going to be good friends, Alex. Good friend. And I look at Alex. And look at this crazy look he gets on his face. Now, in the book, from what I remember, yep, there he is again. He's having his nice little daydreams of sex with the young girl. I was cured, all right. And there it is. Now in the book, he goes back to his ways and shit and does this and that and everything. And then he comes to a point where he just decides, man, I don't want to do that anymore. And ends up basically just getting a job and living out of life and just being a regular Joe. If I remember correctly. If I'm wrong about that, guys, correct me. Isn't that right? He kind of goes on that tear for a minute and then he just decides, fuck. Pretty much grows up. That's basically the ending, is what I just told him going back to his ways and then growing up and deciding I don't want to do this. Like I said, for those of you who read the book and everything, if I'm wrong about any of that, feel free to correct me. Wonderful, wonderful, kick ass fucking movie. Takes a few watches, but yeah, fucking excellent. I love it. Crazy, it is, but good though, isn't it? Now I know you've heard about a Clockwork Orange for many years. I know you've heard about it over and over again. Did it live up to what you had heard about it Was it what you expected, or did you like it more than you thought you would, or less than you thought you would? What's your thoughts on it? Just crazy. Good though, you can't deny that. Very entertaining. It was different when I first time I ever seen it. It was different than I thought it was going to be. All right, cool. I'm glad you liked it. Jump back, finished it with you. I want you to finish it by yourself. Um, you still got a movie to pick, and when you do pick the movie, I would like to ask you. I would like to ask you to join me for it, if you want, if you'd like. You've never joined me before. You don't have to show yourself or nothing. You can just do it by voice. But pick the movie, and you're more than free to join me if you'd like. We'll set it up for a week or two down the line. It's up to you. What? Really? Cool. Awesome. Do you know what you want to pick? Think about it or whatever. Whatever you want. We'll even do your Halloween thing if you want. I'll even do your Halloween ends. I only seen it once. I'll watch it again. See if I feel differently about it this time. Now, the Corey thing, I thought it had a great opening. The beginning of it was awesome. With the kid falls and all that. But yeah, think about it. Let me know whatever you want to do, and we'll do it. Really, that would be fucking awesome. I've only done that once, and that was about a year ago. I would love to do Nightmare on Elm Street. Awesome. We will do that. We'll pick it for I don't know. I'm doing the Fridays on right now on Tuesday nights. We'll do it on either in the matinees and how about a Monday? Like say you see tomorrow night I'm doing the Full Teeth the Black Cat. How about next Monday night? That would be. Let me see. Let me try to get a calendar here. Let's go to. Come on, you slow ass computer. September. Looks like that would be 12. 12? I think. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. What? What day are we now, man? What's the date today? Oh shit, we're still on Monday the 28th. So, how about the 4th? I think it's the 4th. How about Monday, September 4th? Are you good for that day for Nightmare on Elm Street? All right. So Not tomorrow Monday, but the one after. At we can either do it at 10 or 11. It's up to you. Yeah, because I stole you a birthday watch. So yeah, I actually owe you a little more than that. But this was fucking fun, man. This was a blast. I was a little worried about it at first. You know, oh, is it Labor Day? Well, that's up to you. Do you September 4th? Do you want to make it a different day? Fourth, the Monday after that would be the 12th. Well, I mean, you know how I am. I always like to plan so I know what I'm doing. I got, the schedule gets kind of screwy sometimes. So for now, do you want the 4th or the next Monday, the 12th? Since the 4th Labor Day, you want to just say for now, Monday, September 12th? Yeah, for now we'll just say that. But just let me know within the next week or so. Just confirm it within the next week or so whether the Monday the 12th will be good or not. Alrighty. Yes. I'll get a hold of you on Instagram. It'd be easier for us to talk about it on there. But cool. Sounds cool. I had a great time. All right. Cool. I'll just talk to you on Instagram. Like I said, it's easier to talk on there. But yeah, very cool. Very cool, guys. Had a great time, man. Clockwork Orange, man. Definitely a classic. One of the greatest films ever made, in my opinion. I had a great fucking time, man. Great time, good time. Told you, I'm free of all bullshit. I feel like a million pounds have been lifted off me. Um, yeah, had a great time. So it's been changed. When you see on the schedule that it's going to be Madman tomorrow night, I'm getting ready to change it. It's actually going to be Lucio Fulci's The Black Cat from like 1982 tomorrow night. And then, of course, like I said, Tuesday night will be Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. The very beginning, the, uh, the, yeah, the beginning of the zombie Jason era. And then Thursday night, should be Thursday night. I haven't confirmed yet, but should be with JT on his channel. And then next Sunday, on the Sunday afternoon matinee, will be Francis Ford Coppola's The Outsiders from 1983. Patrick Swayze and Matt Dillon and Diane Lane, Ralph Macchio and C. Thomas Howell and all that. So, yeah. So hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow night at 11 p.m. for Fulci's The Black Cat. Yeah, no problem, man. It's my pleasure, you guys. I will catch you guys tomorrow night. Thank y'all for joining me. Great show, great chat, great company. Had a wonderful time. Much love to all y'all. See you tomorrow night. Don't ever forget that I am Gore and you are not. Have a great rest of your day, y'all.